Rubber Soul holds a lot of treasures, and What Goes On is one of its more interesting entries. It's a bit of a time capsule, reaching back to some of John Lennon's earliest songwriting efforts, likely before he'd even met Paul. Originally set aside during sessions for From Me to You in 1963, the song made its way back in 1965 when the Beatles needed one last track to complete the album. And interestingly, it's one of the only Beatles songs credited to Lennon-McCartney-Starkey, since Ringo reportedly threw in a few words. As he put it in a 1966 interview, his contribution was about 5 words, and he's probably not wrong. Still, it's notable as one of Ringo's few co-writes with the band, and having him on lead vocals kept his American fan base happy.
It might not be one of the Beatles' big hits, but it's certainly got a charm of its own. The country flavor was something Ringo loved, and he'd lean into it even more in his solo career. In a way, the song captures a side of the Beatles that doesn't take itself too seriously. It's playful and a little offbeat.
And it might not be the most sophisticated Beatles song, but it's a solid snapshot of how the band worked. They wanted Ringo to have a moment, and they needed a fresh track, so instead of pulling something together hastily, they reached back and made a song that feels cohesive with the rest of the album. It's a quirky piece that plays to Ringo's strengths, keeps things lively, and gives Rubber Soul another layer of charm. It's a perfect example of why they're so beloved. Even on a last-minute addition, they went all in, made it fun, and left a bit of themselves in the details.